Lie number two is that carnivore is a fad diet. Now, this one just cracks me up. When I hear people say, oh, it's a fad diet, it's not going to last. I'm like, did you just hear what you just said? You're saying carnivore is a fad diet. Okay. Let me just start off right here by saying, okay, let's go back as far as you want. Okay. If you want to go back 10 years, 50 years, 100 years, a few hundred years, 1,000 years, 10,000 years, and beyond. Go back as far as you want to ancestrally, to the beginning of humans being here on this planet. Again, this is back in the freaking day, okay? Think about what it was like way before civilization, okay? There were no grocery stores, okay? There were no supermarkets. There were no restaurants at all, definitely not fast food restaurants, okay? You didn't have the processed crap. You didn't even have agriculture back then, so there wasn't mass-produced grains, to put into all these foods, to add, to make all this carb-laden stuff. Now, I'm not going to, yes, there were naturally occurring, fruits and certain things that we could eat, but it was seasonal as hell. I mean, think about it, like if you were living in America in the wintertime, how many fruits are you going to see growing? Virtually none. Maybe if you're down in Florida or California or whatever, where it's seasonally, like you got the right seasonality to grow year round. But most of America, you would have not had access to any of that. And that goes for most vegetables as well, and nuts. They don't grow in the winter. And so during that time, you would have had to have been an avid fisherman, an avid hunter, or you would have had to raise your own animal. Now, you can go back, biblical times and beyond. Cattle, pigs, sheep, goats, chicken, all that was available. And fish, obviously. If you live close to the ocean, that was huge. So literally this diet, I would argue, is the oldest diet in the book. It is the most ancestrally old diet that we ever had, because in the absence of all fruits, veggies, and nuts, if you had access to any sort of fish or animals, you had enough. You could thrive. I mean, look at a lion. If a lion got to choose what it could eat every single day, what is it going to want? What is a wolf going to choose 100% of the time? If it's offered a steak, it's going to eat it. And what else is it going to do? It's going to thrive. As an apex predator, it's going to be strong. It's going to be quick-witted. It's going to be able to chase down its prey or outsmart it or outmaneuver it. That's the only way it's ever going to survive. It has to be at the top of its game. If it's over here eating McDonald's every day, it ain't going to be chasing nothing down. It's going to have problems. Now, if you gave a wolf McDonald's, would it eat it? Yes. Yes, it would. Is it going to thrive? Answer that question honestly. If you gave it candy bars and ice cream and pizza and McDonald's every day for a month, what is that wolf? What's it going to look like, number one? And what are the health implications going to be? But on a pure carnivore diet, it has every single thing it needs. Every single thing it needs to completely thrive. Humans, if you compare our GI tract to canine, we are very, very similar. Very similar. We are not similar at all to a cow. So I just got to throw that out there. But no, the fact that people think that this is a fad diet because they just heard about it. They've heard about people saying, oh, I lost all this weight, or, it helped my skin, or it helped with this, or helped with that. And they hear about it and they want to jump on it because a lot of people, there's a lot of people that try all the new, there are a lot of fad diets that come along. They've never heard of a diet. They hear about it. People won't shut up about it. They go, okay, I'm going to try that. Well, let me just say this. If you do think it's a fad diet, and that's the reason you're wanting to try it is because it sounds cool, or you think you might lose some weight, just let me give you a little bit of advice. If you're doing it for those reasons, most likely you're going to go into it assuming that you need to be at a calorie deficit or to restrict your calories, basically to starve yourself. And because that's how most fad diets work. To be honest with you, it has nothing to do with the actual what they're eating. It has everything to do with they're limiting their calories, and they're usually telling you to do that with exercise so that you create a calorie deficit, which, yes, that will make you lose weight. Okay, that'll make you lose weight. But if that's your goal, I would tell you not to do carnivore because it's probably not going to be very fun.